What up, guys? It's your boy Jay Reed. Welcome back to the channel. Here we are again on a Sunday. We got the C6 pulled out. Why we got it pulled out? Well, we are going to go to the track today. I got to go back to the 8th mile track. I got to go back to the 8th mile track because I want to see what my times are. Now, we doing something different. We doing something different because I feel like I need a successful day. We are not taking it with the Street SS. We are going to go with, we're going with the Old Faithful, the Street R's. These Street R's have never let me down. They have never let me down. So we're gonna try them out again on the track, see if we can get some good times. And if they slip, then I probably just need to go up to a 28 period. So that's one of the things why I wanna go to, because it'll be the first time I've been on this track with this much horsepower. So it may be time to go up to a 28 on the Street R. And I'm asking too much of the Street SS in a 28, so to speak. But it may not be asking too much for the Street R's, which I don't think it is. Anyway, we are about to get these wheels changed, get the car ready. Probably even need to go put some gas in it. May do that a little later, but just depends on how long this takes, which shouldn't take too long. I ain't gonna lie to you, I will never get used to how far these tires sit up underneath the fender well, but they work the best, so you gotta do what you gotta do. Here we go, we on the way to the track again. We're going to the 8th mile track today. I got the Street R's, or yeah, I got the R's on here, so we're gonna see what it do. We gonna see what it do, and this is the last of the methanol, so whatever happens today, I can't go again at least until I get some more methanol. But we're gonna see what it do. Hopefully I maybe get 3 passes somewhere in there, and then we're gonna call it a day. I ain't trying to beat on it to death. See when we get there. There's a lot of people out here. I don't know if y'all can see, but we still gonna get it in. So I didn't get the ticket, but according to my draggy, I gotta go to the tower to get my ticket. But according to my draggy, oh my God, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, boy. These Street R's, these Street R's. According to the draggy, we ran. Let's see here. We ran a 138 60 foot. Oh, I want to say that tires my PB. And in the 8th we did a 662. I don't remember what my best was in that, but I'm curious to see what the actual ticket is going to say. So we fixing to trick it all the way back up here to the tower, wherever that is, and see if we can get this ticket to see what the official time was. I hope it's a little bit better. That'll be tremendous. All right, so we got the ticket. We got the actual ticket. I hit my best 60 foot ever with a 135, and we did a, I don't know if y'all can see that, a 660 officially. The miles per hour is pretty much the same at 104, which is kind of slow actually. But here's one thing that I noticed, and you probably heard it too. I was spinning. I don't know if you see the orange dip, but when I changed gears, I was spinning. So what I'm going to try to do is drop this tire pressure down maybe one or 2 pounds and see if that helps, because that's kind of dramatic. I mean that's at least probably a 650 in the 650s if it didn't spin right there. So yeah, okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. We just got to do something about the spinning. If it spins this time, after I've dropped the tire pressure, then I may consider going up to 28s, which is going to slow my 60 foot down, but I don't know. Probably won't do it. Probably just keep these on. Hell, they working. What I'll probably end up doing is getting, like I said, is getting the Street R's on the other set of wheels. But anyway, let me drop this tire pressure down and we're gonna All right, guys, so y'all just saw the second pass. I pushed through the beams for one, so that messed up my time tremendously. We did a 699 with a 170 60 foot, and I spun again. Let me see if I can show you. Okay, oh my God. I'm not gonna even bother going to get that timestamp. Look at that acceleration curve. I don't know if you can see it, but it's horrible. Not only is the oh man, that's horrible. And then I spun again at the same spot. So I think we're gonna have to go up to the 28s, guys, because I keep spinning on that 2-3 shift, because I think my car is starting out in second and I keep spinning. And y'all saw that burnout. You heard it. You saw the smoke coming in front. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. So my burnout was good and I still spun in that same spot. So we may have to suffer on some 60 foot or maybe even time to stop that spinning, because that's significant, man. That is a significant drop off, and I have to recover. 699, that's horrible, but I'm okay. I'm gonna still say today was a success. I'm not gonna beat up on the car anymore. I never like beating up on it too much, because remember, everything is still stock bottom end, stock transmission, stock diff, everything is stock. So I don't care. I'm not beating up on it over and over and over on the same day. And especially when you got a pretty good idea of how the next run is going to go. If 2 runs in a row I spun at the same spot, 9 times out of 10, the third one and the 4th and the 5th, we're gonna do the same thing. So we're gonna put some air back in these tires a little bit, because I think I'm on at 18, and we're gonna call it a night. I'm okay. A 660 with a 135 60 foot. That's a personal best. I think my fastest was a 137. I'm okay. I'm okay with tonight's outing. I'm okay with it. And the only time I had to wait, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a lot of cars here, and I barely had to wait at all. I barely had to wait at all. That's why I keep coming back. Anyway, this your boy. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.